baby, real talk.
This is real cool. Let's breathe into it at the start of this episode.
Are we going?
Yeah.
Is the mic good?
Yeah. This is hey, breathe in. Let's start slow, but we're going to talk about triggers. How are you?
Tired. But I'm well. Thanks for asking.
What?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm full of beans. You heard that expression, full of beans? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it means I got little beans inside me, and like coloured beans. They're going ping, 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 pong.
That sounds marvelous.
Different one going pong, ping, 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 pong. Doing a fart, pong. Yeah.
Yeah. What do the farts do to you?
Farts inside, they come out the
Oh,
other
right.
end. The pings come out this end.
Yep.
Yeah. Ping. So I'm pinging you, Ming. What triggers?
What triggers me? I was having to think about this. One I've told you about before, which is probably like my whole life because of my name. So my name is Mingus. Ming. Mingy. And then at primary school, kids call me Minger. When they told me lots of stuff, they said it was like the ugliest thing in the world. That it was like dog's bollocks, dog's balls. They said all this horrible stuff. And that went on to high school as well. And it still happens now. And it's just a big trigger.
What kind of... Is it okay for you to talk about it?
Yeah, man.
You get triggered when someone makes fun of your name?
Yeah, because that's like the main one. Minger, being called Minger hurts. Like it's like, you know how we're talking about RSD, like this huge trigger. And then, but if people
RSD, what's RSD?
the other week
Sounds like electrical thing.
Remember we spoke about RSD as rejection, sensitivity, dysphoria. So you feel pain real big if it's a perceived or real criticism.
If someone makes fun of your name, I'm not going to make fun of your name. Is it just like, you feel pain? You feel pain?
Emotional pain.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's the trigger?
Well, that being called Minger, or if people make fun of my name generally, that hurts too.
Okay, but what is a trigger?
Oh, what is a trigger?
Yeah.
For me, it's like a visceral emotional reaction.
Visceral. What does visceral mean? I know for other people.
I use these fancy. I feel like I'm a facade sometimes, Ryan, because I use all these fancy words, but I don't know how to define them.
Go for it. We're all doing it. Feel free. I know what visceral. Hey, is my microphone on? I know what visceral means, and I know that a lot of our listeners are so smart. They're going, Ryan, shut the fuck up, when. I try not to swear on this podcast.
Yeah, that's your first
it's
swear.
Visceral. It's too visceral sometimes. Swearing is you feel it visceral.
Yeah.
They're saying, listeners saying, shut the fuck up, Ryan. Get on with the point.
Two swear words.
Visceral means from the Latin.
Wow.
Here we. I told myself I would be a fucking smartass.
Please, I want to know the Latin
Okay.
translation from Portugal to Thailand.
Visceral from the Latin viscera. This is not a
It's a band name.
joke.
It's not.
Is it?
No, probably.
What kind of band is it? Because viscera means guts.
Yeah.
Guts. Okay. So visceral basically means you feel it in your body.
Yeah.
So, what's a trigger? It's visceral. You feel it in your body?
Yeah, man.
Do you?
Yeah, it's,
All over your body. This now, I'm not playing dumb because I think I also know what trigger means, but for me, I don't really feel it so much in my body. So,
don't you? Oh man, I'm asking about that for you later.
Okay, wait, your turn. We're picking on you, but not your name.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Which your name is dope as fuck, by the way.
Thanks.
Because it's Ming. This is not like I know Ming now. I know what constitutes making fun of your name. But now I am a little bit nervous because I really don't. This is not the time to put my foot in it. And
Oh no, you can't.
trigger
Though.
you.
Even if you stuff it up, like it's we're safe space, man. Safe
Okay,
space.
because I think that you've said sometimes if someone would say that you're Captain Mingus or something, you have a fun name, Captain Mingus.
So like, yeah, I potentially will at some stage do a Captain Flingus, which is that's another story though.
Kids cartoon for Captain Flingus.
Well, who knows? But yeah, like a gaming YouTube thing that I want to do. But like my game name, gamer tag is Captain Flingus.
Can you keep talking to everyone while I fix this?
Yeah. All good. Well, whilst Ryan does that admin, I did have two little things that I wanted to tell everybody. I might have told you this the other day.
No time. No, go on.
But fun fact, this might be a thing that I do every time I come here. Fun fact, and it might actually not be real either, but when the sperm and egg...
What? How did we get onto this? This is not the topic. We're talking about...
You said fill in time.
Oh, so you completely jumped onto something like
Yeah.
Well, I'm not complaining. Go. This
are you
is
sure?
like a little ad. This is like in the olden days, you had you watch a cartoon, but then the cartoon might have a little 2-minute cartoon within the cartoon. It's a little bit like that. Go sperm and egg.
Yeah, cool. So apparently,
I'm already feeling this is a very visceral topic.
apparently, and it could not be real, as I just said, but apparently, me, who's born, the egg chooses the sperm. So out of those millions, the egg chooses.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like a fight. It's not like the Colosseum of millions of sperm, or a running race. It's like the egg already knows which one it wants. It could be the last one that enters. It'd be like, oh yeah, that's the one I want, and then that will go in. I thought that was pretty cool.
So the egg is somehow triggered by the sperm.
Bravo. Sure. Yep. Triggered. Sure.
You said, so the egg, the lady. Obviously, the point that you're trying to make here,
Yeah.
is trying to connect with the. I mean, I'm not jumping on board with it because. No, fuck it. Okay, the egg, the lady.
Sure.
There's 1 million little half men because it's half a genes each of them.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Little half men.
Yep.
Okay, 1 million of them coming towards her. Which one does she want? She smells them all. 1 million little half men at the same time.
Is it smell?
This is real science.
You sound like you know more than me.
Well, I do because I kind of have a university degree in human biology.
I don't.
Okay, so
tell me.
well, the egg basically smells. I don't know about this new thing. It sounds like it's more of a new discovery that this is also part of the process. Shut the fuck, Ryan! Shut the fuck up.
So am I teaching?
Yes. Ryan thinks he's so smart.
Have I taught you something?
Yeah, because I think this is new. All right. So, but they smell all the little half tadpole men.
Yep.
There's one that's their favourite. The only difference between them all is that their genetic code is slightly different combinations of the guy that spunked them out. Spunked them out, the scientific term. And like without a glimmer of doubt, I was so happy that you accept that spunk them out.
What you say is gospel, right?
And then she goes, that one.
Yep.
Based on what? She might even know. Like in the real world, topic today is triggering. Like in the real world, when women seemingly choose men based not necessarily on their physical criteria, maybe going with their gut. She chooses one because who knows whether that's the best combination of DNA. Is that in the smell? Is there something about that makes the odor in the?
Is this in real life or in the egg?
In the
egg spermy
eggy juice area?
Yeah, man. Who knows? We'll have to find out one day.
Next time,
Next
please
time.
bring it.
Next
But
episode.
we're here and now.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
thanks for listening, everybody. Where were we? Visceral. Fun. Visceral. Yep.
That's very visceral topic.
Yeah.
We're talking about stuff that goes on inside the eggy juice. How
But
do
yeah,
they
we'll-
get up there?
No,
I'm triggered.
Are you triggered now?
Yes, I feel very uncomfortable talking about this.
Sperm and egg.
Yes.
Oh,
it's
okay.
ruining, like,
Well, it's
I
good.
never
It's
liked,
good.
I hated insect. Talk about triggers, we can go back on to yours, but let's weave all this together.
Yeah.
I always felt very uncomfortable in a sex ed class as soon as it
Yeah.
became biological and they showed the insides of the bits. God,
Well phrased. Well.
that's my willy going down.
I thought so.
I don't even like to say penis. I don't even like to say cock. I say willy, like I'm 6.
Yeah, right.
Woo. Boing. No, boing would be the other way.
Are you supposed to? You mean in the classroom that happens, or do you mean?
Yes, I was like this before.
Or do you mean in terms of the whole intimate experience? It makes it a bit too logical when you learn about it.
What? I don't understand the question. I'm glad I don't because I'm feeling very uncomfortable. So let's make fun of me. So,
No worries.
so Ming,
Yes.
what were we talking about?
My
So-
name.
Yeah, so is a trigger for you.
Yeah,
Someone
yeah,
making
yeah.
fun of your
Yeah.
name. I hope that doesn't happen a lot.
Usually on first impressions, and then I have this thing where I'm like,
It happens on first impression.
yeah, because the person thinks it's a funny joke, and they probably don't think of the context.
Can you do an example, or is it hurtful to do an example?
No, it's fine. It's like, g'day.
Okay, because I don't want to be the person making fun of you. Can you be them? Hi, I'm Ming.
Ming, is that your name? Oh,
Yeah.
Minga. Like it's literally like that, instantly.
No,
Like Minga, they'll say, or something
no,
like that.
it's not Minger. You dinger. I'm you. I'm being you.
I used to be like that. I used to say horrible things. But now I'm like, I just say, please don't call me that. Or I'll say it to Ming. So, yeah. But there will be people who probably watch this who have done this. And I've told them, or maybe they haven't. And it's like, because no one knows everybody's wounds. You know, I might say something to you.
God knows audio wounds. Sorry to be a party poop on your point. Go ahead.
No, but like you meet someone and they don't know like your name's going to be
You caught them off guard. Oh, I'm making fun of your name.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. You can kind of work that out. Hey, do me. Hi, I'm Ryan.
G'day, Ryan. How are you?
No, you got to now. You got to.
I've got to make fun of your name.
Yeah, I got to point out that.
G'day.
Yeah, I think you're cutting them too much. Like actually, an asshole thing to make fun of someone's name. You just met him. Hey, I'm Ryan.
Yeah, I don't do this.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, like right.
What? Now, okay. My first reaction is going to be try to make sense of you, like a rud.
Like I just said right. Like
Okay, like a rai rai.
yeah, because you might not like
Oh,
right.
well,
You
well,
might not
that's
like
kinda-
called right.
Cute. Rai rai.
It's very much on brand.
No, you got to be more. Anyway, so
I don't know if I have it in me.
I don't want to force
Like
you.
ryegrass? Like,
You don't.
oh, do you want to be like
It's
ryegrass?
not in you.
No, it's not really.
Yeah. You like when you're no when 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 your egg smelled that was like I smelled a genetic code for making fun of names. No, and then she smelled the other one. There's the nice gentle one that wants to fill everyone with loving kindness, and then they kissed.
Who are you talking about? You're talking about me.
Yeah.
Oh,
When you were made.
That's nice.
why it's not in you. You thought you were coming up with a little random topic. You didn't know that everything's connected here.
I like the interweb of connection and
And your webby sperm juice spermed up that whole egg and then it formed Ming.
why I liked that fun fact is because if you're having a bad day and you don't really like yourself, you can just think, oh, I was chosen out of billions and millions of billions and trillions.
You are the egg and the sperm. That's a
Sure.
very sexist thing to say. You're the egg and the sperm. It's half. You already half of this one.
Oh, and the egg's the other half.
Yes.
Oh.
It's not you. This is not you. Both of them are you.
Well, thank you for teaching me. Now I have to probably rethink that metaphor or analogy that I just said. Maybe I'll just think that it's still like
But it's still half of you.
Yeah.
This is like
so
where
the half of me
half
could have been
you
different. I just
said,
spat everywhere.
This
That's
half
right.
of you said this half of you. Yes, please.
So Ming could have been. I could have been a different Ming.
In alternate universes, this one chose this one, and
Yeah.
that's someone else.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So it still makes
That's
sense.
not correct science. I just point out people are shouting at their screen. Right, you don't know shit.
Oh, I'm saying this fun fact, and it could be absolute rubbish. Yeah. So
cares?
we've talked before about you as your name in terms of triggers. Have you got name triggers? I already know sort of the answer to this question.
I'm triggered by so much. It's not about name. It's like I'm triggered by people being an asshole, man. But I don't know if
Yeah.
that counts, bro. When you told me today, spoiler alert, we talk outside of the show.
We only talk on the podcast. As soon as it stops airing, we just never see each other ever again.
They're thinking, yeah, we can tell by the way you guys talk that we exist outside of this podcast. But they all know that because only our friends listen to it. I was going to make such a good point, if not
I was gone.
good
into
funny.
the ether. We'll come back. Arseholes. Well, yeah.
I got it.
I got you.
Thanks. No, it's gone.
Whoa.
Look how quickly they... When you said, let's talk about triggering, and I thought, okay, well, I'm going to talk about my triggers. Mm-hmm. What are they? I tell you, I came up with people who are mean, rude, people who are mean, rude, controlling, bossy, and I just realized I just described an asshole. And then I thought, is that even really a trigger?
Yeah. I think they're very broad topics, but then you can get very particular ones, like particular triggers to you. Like not everyone's going to be triggered by being called Minger. If you get called Minger, you're not going to be triggered. But if someone's an asshole to you and someone's an asshole to me, we're probably both going to get hurt. Or
Is being hurt triggered?
I think so. Yeah.
Being hurt is triggered.
Yeah. Or particularly if you're very hurt by something. I always feel like the word triggers is used when you're very hurt by something.
Is very hurt just like hurt a lot? Is it something else? Because you said viscera before.
Visceral.
Visceral. Yeah. Is it something that it's not just hurt, but you actually kind of lose control of yourself?
Yes. That's what happens to me. And that's when we've talked about RSD. Yeah. That's what happens to me sometimes. Sometimes like I and we've touched on this last time.
What's RSD?
Rejection sensitivity dysphoria.
So that means you get rejected. I'm just doing a little quick recap because maybe people don't.
Yeah, it's cool.
You're sensitive to being rejected. You flip out.
You flip out in some way, or you can't handle it, or something. But it comes out on all shapes and sizes. Also, I said last time that it was only an ADHD thing. It's not. Everyone can have RSD, and it can be a wiring thing or through trauma. I'm just clarifying that because last time I said some stuff that I thought was true, but I've learned more since.
So when you get triggered, there's multiple meanings. It can just mean I got upset. Something made me upset in the normal way that people might normally respond to something that's upsetting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just correct me if I'm wrong.
No.
Okay.
Sounds.
But it also can mean a specific trigger. Say you fell in a water tank when you were a child, and now you're scared of water. If someone splashes water on you, you are triggered in a way that's involuntary, and maybe you feel it in your gut. Maybe you kind of see white, or maybe you kind of you hear, or you kind of have that experience where you kind of lose control. Maybe your thinking shifts into a gear where you make decisions you wouldn't otherwise. Maybe you'd become quiet, something like that.
Like fight or flight.
like fight or flight.
Yeah. So the water tank you could relate to my name thing that we were talking about before. Yeah. So like a big or little trauma, or if it's like the same trauma again and again, it becomes a big trauma. Yeah, that can be like an RSD trigger. What's another one? What's another RSD trigger for me? Because RSD is all about perceived or real criticism. So often, here you go.
So yours are all about criticism, personal comments,
Yeah, or traumas.
negative. What?
Or traumas that have happened to me.
Like what?
Like, actually, you know what? I could be just talking absolute rubbish.
Because we'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not actually sure about that because I was thinking about this as well. My dad had dementia, and then when people talk about dementia or make fun of dementia, I'm actually okay with it. I'm fine with it. But some people who may have a dad or mum or someone in their family that has dementia, and you make fun of it, they might not be okay with it. So I'm not sure what that is.
You know that little spermie that we were talking about earlier?
Mm-hmm.
You know that came from? It came from your dad?
It did, yes.
Is this now getting a bit personal?
Yeah, well spotted. But no, keep going.
I just had to point out, because we were just talking about
Yeah.
your dad a little bit. We just were kind of talking about him.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Okay, so I'm going to shift gears.
If you want to come back to my father, that's okay.
No, I don't.
Okay.
So, now, what do you do? I'm really curious. I wish you guys were here. I'm really curious to hear everyone else's.
What,
are you not?
Do you want all 10 people here sitting with us now?
What? You think only 10 people listen to you? Know
Was that a trigger? Was that a trigger?
If I have a trigger, if I was a gun, I'd be like this. My trigger would be down here. That's where my trigger is. So don't touch my trigger.
Your genitalia. Yeah.
What can I do? I had to do that physically, the analogy again. Okay, if I was a gun.
No, please don't.
But we're about to just discover something really fun. Well, yeah, I would love, like, in a way, everyone listening is in the room with us here.
They are.
The other thing I was going to say is this is half your podcast now, too.
Yes,
I don't know why that was. I don't know why that was relevant, but a minute ago, before you derailed us by making me stand up and point out the analogy.
Because did I hold a gun to your head to do that? Did I?
Ding.
Ming did a joke.
You got me. You like a kind of. But I'm broken now.
Yes, this is what I always wanted. No, I love our audience. However many you are, thank you for watching. And yes, it is like, I guess, a quarter of my podcast because I'm here fortnightly.
I wouldn't you love to have them here?
Well, it's a small, literally.
Yeah, because I would love to hear right now what their triggers are and what being triggered means.
Yes.
To
Maybe
them.
not in this small room. Or like, it'll get hot.
Oh, don't worry. I've shared a room with this small with more people.
Oh, right.
Than
Yeah.
Well, but you shifted gears a little bit. I'm talking about jail.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't picking up what you were putting down. Yeah, man. Oh, I've never done that.
Well, there's still time, but I don't think you could go to jail if you tried. You would.
There's another story there.
What is
for
it?
another day? I probably told you, but another day.
Okay.
Day.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, but we got to now. We don't want to frustrate our listeners, but we don't want to reveal that story. So, everyone's going to mentally make a little checkbox. Ming has a cool story, more than one that we're going to come back to another time. Okay, I would love to hear everyone's triggers and what triggers them.
Yeah,
hey,
me too.
In fairness, I say, like, what did I say? You asked me. I've got another fun one because everyone's screaming, Ryan, that's boring. Don't just say, like, people being mean is a trigger. That's a cop-out.
I want like, detail.
I've got one. People who call me darling or anything like darling, like, just Just don't. Just why? Just why? Like, I can't believe I even have to explain it, but it must just be me because it happens so much. You can't go to a service station and buy a sausage roll without. Am I right?
Honey?
Without
Like honey? You get
Oh.
honey? Sugar.
honey,
Dear,
darling,
dear.
darling, just don't. Like, you're not my girlfriend.
Ah.
Okay, I was gonna say you're not my grandma, your mum. Honestly, I don't even want them calling me that as well. But just to bring it clear, if you're a stranger, if we just met and the exchange happening right now is I'm buying, cheese and bacon Mrs. Mac sausage roll, even if I get tomato sauce, we are not that close.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not about to have sex or even kiss. Okay, we're not in love. I'm not your darling.
Yeah. It really, really bothers you.
It bothers me. It's like, well, like what? But so clearly, this is a triggering.
Yeah.
Because it's happening. Other people are not being as bothered. If you are bothered, I'd love to hear from you. We're gonna form a little club of people who don't like to be called darling by strangers.
My mum hates it too.
Oh, we are in the club together.
Yeah.
Me and your mum.
It's funny how much I bring up my parents on this podcast.
Well, you're half that. Remember the egg? And then...
Yeah. I think I used to call my friends darling a lot for fun. And he's nearly out of here.
I don't want to hear any complaints about you for like how dare you?
How dare I call my friends darling?
I've heard you call
Yeah.
darling. You do it in a sarcastic way.
Yeah. And I don't say it as much anymore. I got it from Blackadder. I think there's a series, one of the series they say darling.
This is a
darling.
reference that you don't need to explain to me, Blackadder. I'm old enough to understand this.
You might have not seen it.
When did they say?
Season-
darling. The
season
character
four.
that
Yeah.
is called
Oh,
darling.
come here, darling. It's just great.
Okay, if you don't get it, watch Blackadder.
Yeah, it's very Rowan Atkinson and all that, Stephen Fry. Very good. And yeah, I sort of consumed that and did it myself for a while. And then, I remember recently thinking, I want to call you that, but I wasn't sure if you'd like it. And now I know.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's not
'Cause
the
I
same
know
thing.
Because I know you.
You're doing a little comedy sketch in
Yeah,
real
yeah,
life
yeah,
for us.
yeah.
You're not really calling me darling. No, I just don't like those ladies
Yes.
I don't know
Yes,
calling me.
yes. And I'm sort of doing it affectionately too. Well, I am.
Well, so are they.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like.
Oh. Yeah. Maybe they want to build connection. Or is it because it's not sincere?
I don't think so.
Is it because it's not sincere?
It does feel very insincere.
Yeah, that's actually relatable to me. When I smell the insincerity of like,
You don't mean that.
honey, here's a sausage roll. No, I do, because if they're
No,
not...
I mean, like, I'm talking to them.
Yeah, okay,
Go.
Yeah. Yeah, if they don't mean it, I'm like, it doesn't matter what they're saying. If they don't mean it, I'm like, oh, nah, get away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm going to now lean over the counter and kiss you? Because, like, is that the relationship we have? It's not, is it? It's insincere.
Oh, yeah, I think we're a little bit different on this, but that's okay. Yeah,
so you would leave over the counter.
No, I think if the honey was genuine,
Honey?
I'd be okay. But then I'd be a bit like,
Are you really getting honey? I'm not getting honeys.
no, I'm not getting honeys.
Honeys is like
I think-
a bit spicy.
I'm thinking of my
a bit
mum.
of-
I'm thinking of my mum from previous stories. No, but then if it was sincere, I'd be a bit like, are you trying to come on to me? And then I'd run away. Yeah. It's tricky. Very nuanced, that example.
So this chick called me darling at a coffee shop, and I called her darling, and she got mad.
What?
Yeah, she got mad.
Is she one of our listeners?
I hope so. Because
Tell your story.
No, because I want more listeners, and I love her regardless. Now, who's been inappropriate? I love her in the godly sense that I love everyone. But honestly, she could probably pick up the sarcasm in my voice and realize that what I was saying was actually making fun of her.
Right. Yes.
Sarcastic, but not really in a very funny way. Probably I was being a bit mean, and she picked up on that. So that's on me for being mean. But come on, own it a little bit. This is like, I hope she had a good long. I don't hope that. I don't give a fuck. Who am I?
Who am I? Did you apologize and make up for this darling situation?
What are you talking about? Some chick at a coffee shop. I don't even know. I apologize.
Oh, you weren't sitting down.
Nah, she was serving me the coffee.
Oh,
okay.
got it.
So,
I got the picture.
Here's your coffee, darling.
Yeah. Same.
I said, thank you, darling. And then she went like this. Not a very good reenactment of the scenario.
Yeah. I totally get it. Yeah.
So, I am triggered. Honestly, I'm not triggered that hard by it.
Yeah, okay.
It's just more, that's more of a social...
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Isn't it? That's a different... Now, this is fun. Breaking out... I think this is a really important. Different kinds of triggering. That's one of my little social... Everyone's got these little judgments.
Pet peeves.
It's like, you shouldn't do that. I don't think that's... Whatever. Okay, it's like that. I don't feel that there's no viscera.
Yeah.
There's no Latin involved.
What was the Latin? What's the Latin word for it?
From the Latin. Keep up. Take notes.
Thank you, Mr. Leon.
Okay, you're welcome.
Another trigger I've got loaded is when I used to act in my early 20s. May have told you this one before as well. Used to do a bit of acting. And then even before when I'd tell
This
people...
is not an act, is it? We get
real Mingy.
Okay.
And I'd get this judgment of, because I'm wanting to get into acting, I must be gay. Nothing wrong with being gay or homosexual, but I'm not. And then that would keep happening, this assumption that I might be gay. And then I do the acting, and I meet these men, and these men that are straight, I think, they ask me if I'm gay. And then I, like this continuous theme of the world thinking I'm gay just gets a bit frustrating after a while, because I'm not. Even though I've got these qualities about me.
What qualities?
Well, and we've talked about this before, and you said it's like, because
unless it's having sex with men, I don't. That's one of the qualities.
Which you didn't say, but that's a good point. And like, not that there's nothing wrong with this, but it's just
I don't have to keep saying that.
No.
Subtitles now and forever on everything he says. That there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, go.
I just don't want to hurt other people.
He doesn't.
I don't want to trigger other people.
Okay.
But yeah, it just hurts. Being people thinking you are something you're not hurts sometimes, I think. Or that one has hurt for me. Yeah. So I own who I am, but I'm not that thing.
Okay. So do you get triggered or is it annoying?
Nah, it triggers me. Because it's happened for so long. Since I was younger.
Oh.
Like early 20s or late teens even.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that no one ever mistakes you for being gay ever again.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Unless...
Thanks.
What?
It's definitely going to happen again, for sure. A bit like my name. But thank you.
I don't know why they think you're gay. Was it? It wasn't just while you were acting.
Mostly while I was acting, which is very understandable.
What kind of characters were you playing?
I played. This is twice we've talked about Germany on the podcast with me. I played a German soldier. A very politically correct way of me saying that.
Well, can I fix it?
Yeah.
By saying, you obviously played a Nazi.
Yes.
Afraid of offending the Nazis, were you?
Of course.
Any Nazis?
Afraid
listening?
of offending everybody.
Okay.
Yes, I did a music video of that you can still look up to this day.
A music video.
Yeah, not my music, but someone else's music
You played a Nazi.
in someone else's music video. Yeah.
Was it a gay Nazi?
No,
Were you doing a very camp version?
no,
Do you know what camp means?
I do not.
Okay.
means.
Okay.
No, I was like a psycho Nazi.
Okay. And that led people to ask you, okay, how do you do a psycho Nazi? So the psycho Nazi, like he put yogurt on his cereal?
No, I was given this prop gun, and I was like gonna put it to my head when the camera was filming on me.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm taking it too seriously.
And the director
okay.
was like, "That's too much. Probably don't need to put it to your head," because it was a scene where we were rallying in a group of them.
Oh, a lot of men.
Like,
You held a gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, well, one was doing a speech in the music video, and then I wanted to be like, "Wah!" and hold this gun to my head as well. And then the director's like, "That's too much. You know, don't need it. Yeah, it's too wild."
Okay. And then everyone run up to you afterwards and said, "Are you gay? Are you gay? We just saw you in that Nazi music video with a bunch of men. You were waving them off, pointing."
Nah, because I feel like I've
I don't get it, man. I clearly.
Yeah, well, I don't get it either. Well, I kind of do actually a little bit, but I've sort of led you astray because at that time I don't think I got comments like that. But other times when I was doing other acting, yeah, I did get it. When I got this photo shoot done with this guy, me and this guy, older guy, did these headshots with me, and he asked me all these really like so he psychoanalyzed me, which I probably do to everyone now that I'm older. Probably did back then even. But he asked all these like questions like, "Are you an only child?" or "You're an only child, aren't you?" and all this stuff. And it just made me feel very uncomfortable when I was doing this.
Why was he asking you that?
Probably just curious. But I was.
He was curious.
He was
He was gay, trying to find out if you were gay.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's what they want.
Well, that's what they do. You heard it. That is what those gay people do.
Maybe were they all just hitting on me?
Oh, who would it? Who wouldn't?
Thanks.
You're so handsome.
Thank
You're
you.
lovely. Maybe you're making men gay around you. Maybe you're making men. Are we that safe space that you talked about earlier? Are we
Oh yeah. Still in it. Still in there.
inside it,
I'll
or is it
I'll tell you.
Is it like just behind me, the boundary of it?
No.
Okay.
You're so cool, man.
Okay.
Am I the Southwest?
Maybe you're
Pedro Pascal?
making men. Who?
The world loves Pedro Pascal.
I what's that word? I just know who that is.
Oh, yeah.
By the sliver of the tail of that half a sperm that we were talking about
He's a
earlier.
good-looking
by
man.
that thickness. Are you making men look at these legs? Are you making men question their sexuality? They feel uncomfortable and they're quickly projecting it on you.
Look,
You must be gay because you're making me feel gay. That's the bit they don't want to say. You're making me feel gay.
this would really probably help the triggers
What triggers?
understanding. Well, the thing of being like assumed that I was.
I think that's what was happening. And you were so seductive that because honestly, everyone can tell that I was reaching to find ways to, when you described that Nazi sketch earlier, to make that gay. Everyone was saying that I couldn't do it. There was nothing gay about it. Even in such an ungay situation like that, all the other men were like, "Look at Ming. Isn't he marvelous?" Oh, Hans. They call you Hans. Ming and I like to do this little sketch when we only ever meet up for two things. To do this podcast and do a little comedy sketch of two men called Hans and Hans. They're gay Nazis.
Gay Germans, gay.
Nothing
Whatever.
not that there's anything wrong with it.
No, but it's fun to play, and that's another thing, and I've told you this before too. I like pretending to be other things, like pretending to be.
Hey, what about good triggers? So
Sure.
sure. I'm playing off what you just said about you like to pretend to be other. You like to pretend to be other things. Is that maybe a good trigger for you? Because I hate to think that triggers is being. I like to always look at on the bright side of life.
Okay.
And I don't want everyone getting themselves down. Oh God, there's this thing called triggers we got to deal with in life, and we going through life, and like someday someone going to trigger me, and then I'm going to flip out into this thing, and that'll lose control.
Okay.
What about maybe there's good triggers, like when you pretend to be something else? What does that trigger?
Well, this is a great ad for you. So I've done one of Ryan's improv classes, and I desperately would like to go back, but I just don't have time. But I had so much fun there.
Well, that makes it sound like it's not very good. Like, oh, come on.
No, it's
That's enough to keep someone away from.
well, you do what you want with this clip. No, but
Cut it out. That's what.
But in terms of the good trigger, I got such a. I don't want to exaggerate. I got such a
Exaggerate.
euphoric trigger from doing the improv class. Probably not quite.
I'll cut out the word exaggerate.
And yeah, it just felt real good. Felt really at home just improvising and just saying wild stuff.
Do you hear it in here? Feel it in here?
Viscera.
Starts with a V. It's Latin.
I keep thinking of Viscera, which is this big wrestler that I used to watch.
Sounds gay.
He used to be called Big Daddy V.
See, are we still in that space?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you, man. It's funny. Do you want to stay? Do you want the yin yang of things, like the good and the bad? Like, I just want to stay in the bad. I want to talk about bad.
Don't do that.
Bad triggers.
Why do you want to do that?
Because it's interesting.
Now, when you say you want to do that, you mean you're noticing yourself a tendency to do that, and you shouldn't, and you wish you could see the positive.
No,
you want to.
No, in terms of conversation, I like talking about the dark, nitty gritty, negative stuff.
Well, don't do. Well, that is fun. That is fun. I like that too.
But I'm happy to.
No, that's very fun too.
I'm happy to do positive stuff. What is a positive trigger for you then? If it's such a thing, I wonder if it's got a word.
I don't have anything prepared.
Oh.
Let's give it one. If it's negative, it's triggered. The opposite of a trigger. You trigger as you pull something that you push. Button. Pushing your buttons. One of my buttons. Push my button. You know, people. If you want to push my buttons.
It sounds like a trigger. Don't you push my buttons?
We're terrible. Okay. So, all right, but a nice trigger. A happy trigger when you squeeze the gun, flowers shoot out the end of it.
Clown trigger.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Yeah. Yes, and clown trigger. My clown trigger is now just inappropriate things are coming to my life. I don't like to pretend.
Yeah, no, I'm trying not to either.
I make funny little clips for YouTube and stuff, and so I can see what I look like when I pretend. I don't like to do it. So, honestly, I'm thinking about sex, and when I'm thinking about sex, I think about drugs.
Thanks for being honest.
All right. And I'm not saying that's good. I'm just saying I'm just going with like viscera. But I think about that. But I don't think that's what you're saying. So I don't know. I don't want to try and get. I've been too clever enough on this podcast.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just making shit up. Looking for this positive trigger thing.
All right, we can always divert back and give us a big.
Do you have one?
A positive.
Yeah.
I gave you one with the improv. I felt really good doing improv. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And here, my one was just a filthy thing like sex.
There it is. Well, that's always good.
Yeah, look at me thinking that sex is a bad thing.
No.
I think that's one of my triggers. Is like what we talked about before. When you started to talk about the the guts and the egg juice and all that kind of thing. I think I've got, what do you call it, some negative hang-ups about looking at sex in like it's in a naughty way.
Yeah.
From when I grew up, because I grew up in some religious school. Here we go again, serious, real talk. We were in religious school. We're told sex is naughty, it's bad, it's evil. It's like something you got to be ashamed of and keep a secret. And I think that's why it's so connected with me. Like when I take drugs, look, I am like a sexual. Then I go off into sexual freedom, and I do whatever I want, and then I take it too far. Yeah. But then I come back to feeling like. But you hit something on the head. It can be just a beautiful, positive thing too.
Yes, but like you, in terms of how I feel about it too, I've got a little bit of that stuff as well. Like it feels like this naughty private thing.
I kind of like that though too. It kind of makes it feel spicy and sexy.
Yeah. It's got lots of.
I kind of like it. Don't like it a bit when people try to make sex beautiful and fresh and clean and nice. I think go like that.
You've done a lot of. Oh, you've done a lot of animations.
I'm getting active with my hands. Do you remember like
genitalia?
I was a guy.
No. He's gonna make 3 clips of that probably.
We got to wrap it up. This is triggered. So I feel like we just triggered the surface of this one.
We can always go back here again. Have you got one more bad one?
Why do you want to finish on something bad? Listen to my microphone.
It could be good.
No, that's not my. Why do you want to finish on something bad?
I have to. Just because I as I said, I like the nitty gritty.
You're a bad boy, which makes sense underneath this, like handsome, lovely, kind exterior beats the heart of a psychotic Nazi. Who's not gay, and not that there's anything wrong with it.
Or a Nazi.
You don't finish our podcast on a Nazi salute. Even like a half one. That's worse.
I feel like I have to get up and do that.
A half Nazi salute is like you're
thing you were doing
hiding it.
before. God bless you.
Don't think that gets you out of it.
Something.
We're not wrapping this up until. Can you wrap us up? Because I always do it.
Do you do a song?
It's not. Yeah. Yes, I do a song. You'd not even listen to this podcast. Do you do a song? Hey, honey, I'm Ming. I'm the co-host of Real Talk. How do we do this? Do you have a song?
So many.
Is there a song?
Lies. I listen to this every week. Day.
Did you just go like this? Look, I had something and it's gone. But if we did have a song, what would it be? And please don't say that it's Springtime for Hitler. Which no one under 40
It would be
gets it.
It would be something about Ben Vonderbubble.
No, I won't finish. This is Real Talk. Good night.
Gotcha. Oh,
That was real.
oh, nice to cry.